Hello, fellow humans. Chris here again. Today, Kyle Rittenhouse took the stand in his defense. And as many of you probably know, he had a moment. And of course, the media is sensationalizing it like they do, putting his picture up. Um, if you don't know, he had a moment during his testimony where he was reliving a moment from the events of last year, and he started crying. Some people are saying that he's clearly faking it. Others are saying that he appears to be having an episode of panic or anxiety brought on by PTSD. Um, Personally, I'm not gonna make an assessment of that. Not qualified to, and I'm not interested in speculating on things like that. And the reason why I haven't spoken much on this since last year when I talked about it the first time is I don't like to talk too much about things that I don't know all the details to. Uh, what I did want to say, though, is that it's important to keep in mind that um, this situation happened out of a bad decision. Um, he was he was discouraged. He was actually told by the police to not do what he did, to not come, to not try to volunteer himself for service. The thing about self-defense protection, self-defense as a defense, particularly when it comes to home invasion situations, killing somebody in your own home. It's actually very difficult to convict for murder for killing somebody in your own house. The reason for that is because there is an expectation of privacy and safety in your own home. A man's house is his castle, or a person's house is his or her castle. Um, if Kyle Rittenhouse had chosen not to put himself in that situation, then he wouldn't have faced the situation that he faced. He very well may have feared for his life, but an intruder breaking into a house might fear for his life as well. But he put himself in that situation when he shouldn't have. If you take that wrong road, that wrong path at the fork, you can make all the right decisions after that, but you've already started yourself on the wrong path. So I just wanted to say that we hear stories like this a lot, and people use stand your ground, people use self-defense, a person fearing for his life. But much like George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, this person made a bad decision to do what he did. He put himself in a situation to fear for his life, and that cost lives. So while it might be a valid defense to use self-defense, to use fear for your life, uh, I think it's worth remembering that there are people who can't speak in their own defense for how they may have feared for their life as well. And they might not have been people that crossed state lines to get to where they were. One last thing, just don't compare Kyle Rittenhouse to veterans who have gone into war and fought and even died protecting their country. Just don't do that. You're doing them all a great disservice by doing that. Anyway, I will catch up with you all again very soon. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, don't be afraid to question the consensus.